Hello YouTube land, this is Mr. Malone with Motive Alpha, and I'm here today to share with you a fun new mod that we came across for American Truck Simulator. You see, one of the things we like most about American Truck Simulator is the fact that the mod community is there and they put out tons of great content. They mod everything from the lighting to the sounds to the trucks and trailers and even the map itself. If there's something in American Truck Simulator, eventually someone's going to mod it. So today we're going to talk to you about how you can slide yourself into one of those sweet buses and maybe even deliver some passengers. So if you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button and also click that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of our great content. So sit back and I'm going to show you how to change from this into this. So we were checking out some other ATS streams the other day and noticed a few players were driving buses on some crazy roads. We thought, you know what, that looks cool. So we went digging around to enhance our mod selection. First up, we found that the crazy roads were part of Team Reforma's Mexico project. So of course we went out and got that. You can see these crazy roads here. Look at those. The next thing we noticed is, okay, well, there's map mods. What else is there? And we ended up settling on the coast to coast. So that's our version right here. We're looking at coast to coast 211, I believe. So we have pretty much most of North America now, and yeah, it's exciting. So we're gonna go ahead and now slide from our map mods into the buses, because I mean, really, that's what we're here for, right? So after doing a bit of googling, I found some buses that I like. And, you know, there's lots of bus mods out there, but the best ones by far, in my opinion, were the ones from DBMX. And you can see right here, we've got digitalmgs.com/dbmx. That's where the home of the buses that I like is. They have, as you can see, all sorts of buses. And I was saying, okay, well, downloads. Let's take a look. I went straight to the downloads. And unfortunately, we've got a broken widget link. But don't worry, that's not where the fun ends. What we can do is we can go to the actual main page, which is just digitalmgs.com, and go to downloads there. Now, as you can see, I'm using Chrome. It's automatically translating, but if you need to translate and you're not using Chrome, you can use the drop down here and switch to English or whatever you want. So right here, I'm looking at 3 awesome buses that DBMX has out for free. They're light versions of buses that are payware. They just have some of the stuff stripped out. The one that I've got, actually I've got all 3 of them, but the one that I enjoy most is the light version of the Multigo here. So you can click on free download. It's going to bring you over to their forum topic for the light version of the mod, and go ahead and go through the download process. And then as you can see here, they give you the mod order, skins, base, and definitions. All right, great. You've got your buses downloaded. So now the next thing you want to do is you want to get passengers on your buses, right? So there were a few different things when I went searching around. Some of them were just sound mods, and then this one is actually jobs. Now DBMX has something like this in their payware section when you buy their Centralis premium mod. But I found this one before I even found DBMX because I was like, I want bus passengers. I don't know who came first. It's kind of a chicken before the egg, but this is the one that I'm running right now. And what this one does is it gives you actual passenger jobs. So when you pull up, you can see passengers are just kind of standing in random spots. So all the job pickup spots are going to be the same, but you'll have some passenger options. So you're going to want to go ahead and click on the download here, get that downloaded, and get all those mods in your ATS folder. So I will meet you in ATS now. Alright, so before we got into the sweet buses, I wanted to show you my mod list order here. So in the mod list currently, all I have is my Team Reforma Mexico coast to coast setup here. That's the bottom. That's our skins for our Freightliner. And then here's the bits for the buses. So you'll see base skins def. I put it in there backwards, so let's go ahead and correct that. Skins should be first according to what they said on their installation instructions. So we're gonna just, there we go. Skins base def, and then up at the very top I have the passenger mod. Alright, so let's go ahead and confirm those changes and let's get into the game. Alright, so we're in the game now, so we're going to go ahead and switch out of our Freightliner Cascadia here to our truck, or our bus, I should say. So the first thing we're going to do is purchase your bus if you haven't already. You can find it at the truck dealers and then go to ATS Mod. And then if you look under the Volvo category, here's the 3 buses I downloaded. I don't know which ones you chose, but those are the 3 light versions that I got. So I like the Montego. It's the one I did a skin for us. So I'm gonna go ahead and just switch into that truck since I've already that bus since I've already purchased it. So let's go ahead and switch over, and I'll show it to you here in the lights. So I am currently running version 1.39 of ATS. I haven't updated it yet. Because the lighting is a little wonky for mods and whatnot if they haven't been updated. So here we can see the bus. If you look in here, that's one of the customizations, is you can put the little models in there, although I mean if you look at the feet, they're not the best, but it's something, right? The skin was a little bit, I'm not great at skins, but I did what I could, right? So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to look for our job. So let's go ahead and go into our job market, and we're going to go to freight market. And since we have the passenger mod installed, you can see that we have our normal stuff, but then we actually have quite a few passengers. So I'm in Flagstaff. I want to show you picking up someone. So we're going to go, I guess, the shortest route, Flagstaff to Holbrook, right? Let's do it. So let's go ahead and set our destination and head on over to pick up our peoples. All right, so we made it to our pickup spot. We're going to go ahead and pick up these guys going to Holbrook. So the first thing you'll probably want to do when you get in your bus is set your position somewhere, because the viewpoint is a little weird for me, so I like to have a wider field of view. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this to about 85 at least. Looks good. Gives you a better view of the dash and a better view of the windows. Doesn't make you feel like you're crammed right up against the windshield. So I'm gonna have to drive to the back here and pick up my peoples. As you can see, the handling, I mean, you're a bit forward, so you have to adjust your driving style. Like I said, I'm playing on keyboard just because I didn't hook up my wheel. But I think we can pick these people up. I think I can manage it. So let's go ahead and back up here. And you can see them there right up against the other trailer there. So let's go ahead and turn the camera around so you can see. And as you can see, the lineup spot is, it can be a little weird, but it works. So let's go ahead and load them up. And you can see it said I was attaching the trailer type of thing. So now my passengers are loaded. Let's hit the road. We'll meet you over in Holbrook so I can show you dropping them off.
3 hours later.
All right, so we're here. We made it. Barely, but we're here. So let's go ahead and I want to show you the where do you need it. And this one, it may work and it may not. Let's see. This one looks like it probably will work. The reason why I want to show you this one is because if it doesn't work, you can see why. So we're going to Tidbit Goods and Foods. And we're backing straight in, it looks like. So what I've run into doing this is that Sometimes you can't get the bus backed up enough. Depends on where your delivery spot is. Sometimes you just, because of how it sits, you just don't have the room. Because it's weird. And I haven't figured out if there's anything I can do to adjust it or not yet, but let's see if I can get these guys delivered here to these Whole Foods. Oh, they expect it very soon. Well, guess what? We're making it very soon. Don't worry. So we're gonna go ahead and back straight in here and see if it gives us the option to unload. It should, from the looks of it. Nope, it's not going to. So I run into this quite a bit, and I think the only thing we can do is to not do this backup, just do the pull through one. So I'm gonna have to skip the delivery here. Let's get out of that gear. So yeah, you're gonna run into that occasionally, and unfortunately there's nothing I can figure out yet to fix that. We gave it a shot though, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get these guys offloaded. All right, YouTube land, so there you have it. You know how to get yourself the bus. You know how to get yourself the passenger jobs. So get out there and do it. If you liked what you saw, make sure you give us a like, give us that big old thumbs up. Make sure you've hit subscribe, and also make sure you've hit the notify bell so you can stay up to date on all our content. Once again, I'm Mikey Malone with Motive Alpha, and we're bussing, I guess, instead of trucking. Yeah, we're bussing. There we go. Have a good day, y'all.